Well, I think as you start to go into it, you find out who Jimmy Murphy was and what he did, and really what he means to so many people. You start to feel the responsibility of telling the story well and properly and sensitively and correctly and truthfully. So I think there's a huge responsibility to that. I think, yeah, I mean, Manchester United has since certainly become this huge kind of worldwide phenomenon. I think possibly some would argue in part because of what happened. You know, the Munich air crash had such an extraordinary impact around the world, and the shockwaves of that were felt nationally and internationally. I think in some ways that was maybe the start of Manchester United's international profile. That's a debatable point, but yeah, you're aware that these are hugely important events, hugely there are still survivors of the crash. There certainly are families and friends around the people who lost loved ones, and it's, you know, you want to be very respectful to that, but also to sing the praises of the people looking through that, and to celebrate the lives of some of those who did.
And watching the crew in camp today, it looks like a project that's really exciting everybody.
Oh yeah. I mean, like I say, the story is so powerful, and I think everyone knows a bit about it. I think if you're a football fan, you might know the ins and outs, but everyone knows it was one of those moments in time. I think it was. One imagines if you were around at the time, you remember when you heard the news, like all these huge events that happen in our lives that are sort of points that you'll remember forever. And I think if you live through this first time around, I think this is the sort of event that will live with you, and therefore it's a story worth celebrating and telling.
What's next for David Tennant?
Christmas. I think that's the next project. And beyond that, I don't know. We'll see what happens in the new year.
I can't let you go without mentioning Doctor Who. I mean, I think widely recognised now as one of the best Doctor Who's for
God bless
a
you.
long time.
God bless you.
That must have been wonderful to be part of something like that.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing to be part of something that is part of pop culture, really, and that yeah, it's something I grew up with and loved. So to think that you can be part of new childhoods is very special and very, yeah, something that I'll always be very proud of. Yeah.